Well, howdy, guitar fans, pickers, grinners, six-stringers, strummers, and all you general aficionados of plucked strings out there in the internet land. Hope to see you all at the polls on November 6th. Go out and vote. It's going to be a good thing to do. Do it for your cat. Do it for your guitar. Do it for your closet full of amplifiers and pedals. Do it for your neighbor. Just do it, because democracy works a little bit better if you participate. So, looking forward to that. I thought it would be fun on this rainy Friday to do a little tour of my new pedal board. It was time lugging around that wooden box with the pieces of foam and the kind of jerry-rigged power supplies and wall warts and things. Just wasn't cutting it. So I purchased a pedal train Metro 24 is the size, from the great people at Twin Town Guitars in Minneapolis, as well as a Strymon Ojai, I think that's how you pronounce that, I'm not sure, power supply, and a couple of cool pedals, which I will demonstrate for you. Also, this handsome fellow on the poster behind me is a great friend of mine, Thomas Nordland, and I was lucky to play on a couple of albums of original music that Tom recorded, Divide Avenue and his latest album, Miles Left Behind. Tom was a great composer and songwriter of instrumental music on the guitar that kind of is reminiscent of some Bill Frisell cuts and a whole host of other influences. For all you guitar nerds, especially fingerstylists, there is a version of the great Michael Hedges tune, Aerial Boundaries, on Tom's latest album, but done with an ensemble, featuring electric guitar, bass, drums, and banjo. Do yourselves a favor, go check that out. Let's check out some pedals. So you can see, and like I said before, it's mounted to a pedal train Metro 24, which is kind of an in-between, somewhat compact size. First in the signal chain is the Fishman Platinum Pro DI. Then I'm running out of the effects loop of that into a TC Electronic Body Res pickup enhancer, Electro-Harmonix Ocean's 11 Reverb, EHX Synth Engine Superego, the Line6 DL4 delay modeler, then back to the effects return of the Fishman, and then out to the amp or to the PA system via the XLR out of the DI. So far it's been quite an effective setup for acoustic, specifically nylon string guitar. So I thought it'd be fun to go through the features of each pedal. So first in line we've got the Fishman Platinum Pro EQ DI, which is I like a lot because you have this handy dandy mute switch which doubles as a tuner. You've got a low cut for taming some of that low end. You've got bass, middle, treble, and then brilliance, as well as a compressor, which is very handy. And you've got also a boost and some more parametric EQ options, as well as a phase and a switch to go between guitar and bass modes. Then going out of that into the TC Electronic Body Res, I like to have it set about 12 o'clock, but I will A/B the signal at 100% of the wet signal. So here's bypass. So I'm playing through a Cordoba nylon string here with a Fishman blend system, and I will blend out the microphone, which I normally have set like that, but with just the undersaddle pickup, there's the tone. So here's the body res engaged. Makes quite a noticeable difference. But like I said, I usually like to set that about noon, and I'll also blend in some of the microphone from the guitar. Then the Electro-Harmonix Ocean's 11 Reverb is a very cool pedal. Normally I'll just have it set on the hall reverb, but there are tons of cool features that you can experiment with. Spring reverb, plate reverb, reverse, an echo delay function, tremolo, modulated reverb, a dynamic reverb, an auto infinite mode, which I haven't really explored yet, shimmer, which is one of my favorites, which has a pitch shifted quality to the reverb, and then polyphonic, where there's another pitch shifting aspect to it. You can change the tone of the reverb, the reverb delay time, as well as the level of the reverb. So I'll usually set it on Hall. About there. Just for a nice subtle ambiance in the background. So we go out of the Ocean's 11 into the Superego, which at the moment I've been using for more of the kind of typical drone-like effects that you can get from the unit. Which you can layer on top of. There's a level knob for the effect. There's a level knob for the dry signal. There's a function here where you can adjust the glissando effect between layers that you add. Adjust the speed of that sliding between chords or layers. Which creates some very beautiful ambient kind of textures. Finally, there's a switch here for latch mode, which we're currently in, where you engage the pedal and it sustains until you tap it or double tap it to bypass the signal. Auto mode, where a certain volume level of your playing will trigger the effect. And this would be momentary mode, where the effect is engaged only when the pedal is depressed. So again, my favorite is the latch mode. You can also trap the sustained note using a looper such as the DL4. Now we have the drone as a loop instead, which can free you up to add other effects on top. You can also alter the effect further, of course, using half speed, which also lowers the sound by 1 octave, or reverse, which isn't as noticeable with a drone type texture like this. So, great fun to be had. Certainly, I think a very useful and unique pedal setup for acoustic guitar, especially nylon string, which we don't typically think of as a canvas for pedals and other kinds of effects, but I think it works very nicely, and there's some unexplored textures to be had there. If you have any ideas for reviews, demos, or lessons that you'd like to see in the areas of fingerstyle, flamenco, or classical guitar, please post those in the comments below, and be sure to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.